Alright, so it's been a minute since I left off with my game collection. Just to recap, we went over NES and Super NES last time. I've added a few things since then. Famicom cartridges, additional coasters, and this little ornament here that I got as a gift for Christmas. And just, what have you. So, again, I'll link that below so you can hopefully go and watch it. So we're going to go down to the next shelf, which is basically just Zelda memorabilia. Various different books and things like that. Way back there, Tears of the Kingdom steel case, whatever you want to call it, as well as the Link's Awakening Dreamer Edition. North America kind of got screwed over on that one, but what have you. And then there's, of course, the Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition. Let's see if the light can get it or not. Maybe I can do something post-edit. We'll see. I've also got this little... This is funny, actually. It says Breath of the Wild on top. And then it's got Minish Cap Link there, as well as here. Here you've got Ocarina of Time Link. And here you've got, I'm not sure which version of Link that is. Wind Waker Link, I believe. And this plays the Song of Storms. So, go figure. Yeah, these are not open. I've already read them in other ways, so I kind of just want to keep them protected. This is the Twilight Princess HD Collector's Edition guide that came with that set. Came with the Wolf Link Amiibo and all that fun stuff there. So, but I've already pretty much read through these here. In fact, the encyclopedia, I have the NES Zelda cartridge version of that too. So, next we have my very small, meager Metroid collection here. It's Metroid Dread. That was the collector's edition there, as well as some various different shirts and things like that. Mario hoodie, Mario 3 t-shirt, Mario 1, and Lost Levels question block, some Zelda shirts, NES controller shirt, a Game Boy shirt, some socks, and of course, when we had to wear these, I got a Zelda one. So, and then here I've just got the guides for the NES and Super NES Mini, as well as the Super Mario Maker guide from the Wii U. Nothing fancy, but next shelf, which is not lit at all, so it's going to be a little dark, is my Wii and my GameCube. Now you may be wondering where are the games at. We'll get to that right now. So hopefully the lighting is capturing it. I got this little bookshelf here. Originally, I got it so that I could store all these books and everything, but I didn't realize that these shelves were not adjustable. Now I probably could have just drilled new holes out and done that, but that would have ruined the aesthetic, and I figured, you know what, this is probably a perfect size for some games. So here's my very, very, very meager GameCube collection. I never really truly got into it back in the day. These are the games that I bought, and as you can see, I'm missing some, obvious ones like Super Mario Galaxy, Mario Kart, etc. So, yeah. But I did get Mario Sunshine, of course. I also have Star Wars. I don't know where it's at right now. It might be in the basement. Not quite sure. But you can see right there. Got Super Smash Bros. Melee, of course. Sonic Mega Collection. Mega Man Anniversary Collection, which is kind of controversial on the GameCube because they flipped B and A for whatever reason. I'm not sure why they did that, but they did. And then I've got the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition, which, if you're not familiar with this, was a promo that was given out. I forget with what. But it includes 4 classic games. Zelda 1, Zelda 2, you got Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask, as well as a demo of Wind Waker, which, of course, is also missing from my collection here, as well as Twilight Princess. And then here, I have something which is kind of hard to find nowadays. It's the Game Boy Player disc, because I also have the Game Boy Player. And that's probably what I use my GameCube for the most later on in its life. I mean, it's not that much of a surprise. The GameCube didn't do as well as Nintendo hoped. So, but there's my Wii collection. Let me see if I can get some better lighting here. Alright, I think that's as good as it's going to get. As you can see, clearly have a lot of Guitar Hero and Rock Band games, as well as Band Hero. That's what I use my Wii for a lot. And I did have a bunch of stuff from the Virtual Console as well, which won't be shown in this video. Maybe in the future I'll do another update or something like that. But other than Rock Band, Guitar Hero, I've got Donkey Kong Country Returns, which there's a HD remaster coming out for the Switch, I believe, later this year or beginning of next year. I forget when Nintendo announced it. Of course, Mario Kart Wii, and I do have the wheel for it somewhere. Metroid Other M, very controversial game. I don't think it was that bad, but that's me. Of course, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I was so happy when that came out because it was the first console 2D Mario game. True one, of course. Super Paper Mario came out before that, and this is not the original label because the original label had some cola spilled on it. So, whatever. But it came out alright when I reprinted it. It's actually red and not like a burgundy-ish color. But yeah, I mean, if you haven't played it, everyone should at least try it once. But Super Paper Mario, it's based in the Paper Mario series, kind of, but it's more of like a platformer RPG. You run around, you stomp on enemies, things like that. It's not like your traditional Paper Mario or your Mario & Luigi or even Super Mario RPG. This one, another controversial one. I personally liked it. I liked the story and everything, and I liked the gameplay. And I bought this because it was the closest thing to a 2D Mario you had on the home consoles at the time. And then, of course, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, because, again, you have to have the Smash Bros. Games in there. Alright, and I gotta get real low for this. It's the Wii U collection. But as you can see, I've got Batman Arkham City Armored Edition, Donkey Kong Country's Tropical Freeze, which is available on the Switch at full price, so I bought this one used here. Guitar Hero Live, which is unplayable because the servers were shut down. I mean, I shouldn't say it's unplayable. You can play the 43 some odd tracks that are on the game, but that's it. No DLC, nothing like that. And we also have Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD as well as Wind Waker HD. I actually have Wind Waker HD digitally. I got it as a free download. Some promo Nintendo was running, I forget what it was, for the Wii U, but I figured I should pick up a physical copy just to be safe. Of course, Mario Kart 8, which also is available on the Switch as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. New Super Mario Bros. U, which again is available on the Switch. Nintendo Land, which was the pack-in title. I played it. I wasn't super impressed with it. It was okay if you're not familiar with it. Just a bunch of little mini games based on various Nintendo IPs. Basically to familiarize yourself with the gamepad. Of course, Rayman Legends, which is also on the Switch now. I think like the Definitive Edition or something like that. So, and of course we got Super Mario 3D World, which is the console version of 3D Land, although different levels, things like that. Neat game. And Super Mario Maker, probably one of the best games in my opinion on the Wii U. We have Super Mario Maker 2 on the Switch. And of course, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. This was technically not ported to the Switch. Instead, we got, Smash Bros. Ultimate. So, which we'll get to in a bit here, actually. Alright, let's see if I can get my Switch games in view. Again, it's going to be a little difficult because it's on the bottom shelf, so I'm going to do my best. And here's my Switch collection here. We're not going to go through each individual game one by one, but we'll just record real quick what I've got here. Crash Bandicoot Final Fantasy 1-6 Collection, Game Builder Garage, Grand Theft Auto Trilogy, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 and 2, which 2 is digital only, Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2, again, 2 is digital only, Mega Man 11, you'll notice that off-color Metroid Dread. I pulled the artwork off the Nintendo site and printed it because I wanted to have a standard Switch case because, of course, it came only in a Steelbook edition, which is right there, and I wanted everything to kind of match. So, of course, we got Breath of the Wild, Link's Awakening, HD, although it's not on the spine like that, Skyward Sword HD, and Tears of the Kingdom, which had the original box art as well as the steel case, which, again, way in back over there. Ori the Collection, great game if you haven't gotten it yet. Ring Fit Adventure, Sonic Mania Plus. I also had the original Sonic Mania that came as the special set. Sonic Origins Plus, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, which came with Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy 1. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, which just is basically Super Mario Bros. U with DLC and things like that. And I think it also came with Luigi U as well. And Super Mario Maker 2, of course, because you have to have that. There's GameCube controller and the Switch box art itself. And then way up here, we got Mario Odyssey, Super Mario RPG, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challengers. So that's basically it for my Nintendo collection. I've got like some random artwork and stuff. I've got this neat little Metroid NES tin here of the original box art. I also have this really neat Wind Waker poster. Actually came framed, so I was like, hey, heck yeah, I'm going to get that. And then, of course, the tin plate for Tears of the Kingdom. So yeah, that's basically it for all of my Nintendo stuff at this point in time. Next update, which hopefully won't be, months from now, it will be the other game shelf that I've got way over here, which has my Sega stuff, Sony stuff, Microsoft stuff, and Atari. Take a look at the mini consoles real quick too. So you got the NES, SNES, which are both hacked, the TG16 Mini, which still no hack out for, at least publicly. Hopefully that'll come out at some point. Got the PlayStation Classic, and then of course the Genesis 1 and 2 Mini, which the Mini 2 has not been hacked yet, I believe. Not sure what's going on with that one, but it is what it is. I guess I have this one here to work with. And then just some miscellaneous stuff up here, so nothing fancy, but yeah, hopefully in the future I'll get to this shelf here and probably 2 more of these update videos, and then anything going forward would just be small videos with any minor changes, things like that. So let me know what you guys thought. I know a lot of people have various different levels of collection. Some people just have a handful of games. Some people have entire rooms filled. Mine's somewhere in between. So, oh, yeah, Link's Awakening poster as well, because why not? So, yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Do you guys have your own collections? Let us know below. Otherwise, thanks, I'll catch you later. And also take a look at the mini consoles again. NES, SNES, GG6. Wow, I can't talk today.